you have questions about buying or selling a home, not sure if you qualify? Your local real estate agent Antoinette Ware is here for you. Do you live out of town, moving out of town, or looking for investment property? Well, let's work together and make it happen. Antoinette Ware can be reached at 419-917-6258. The name you know, celebrating over 20 years, serving Toledo and surrounding areas. Frida's Cleaning Service is a small family-owned business established in 2003. With over 17 years of professional, high-quality, and greatly satisfied service, the Frida's Cleaning Service will get the job done. Specializing in sanitizing your home, business, post-construction, and commercial cleaning, no job's too big or small. See for yourself and give us a call, 567-249-9172. La Frida's Cleaning Service. Our reputation is always spotless.
Are you tired of driving around a dirty car? Say hello to the ultimate solution for your car. Quick Auto Detail, home, work, or wherever. Their mobile car spa will clean and shine your car anytime and anywhere. Their products are gentle on your car's paint, and they use only the highest quality materials. Book your appointment now.
Left the snaps on the petrol. Mr. Trap rap no bizzo from the mud to the tub. And I'm rocking out with Queen Silvy and Tim. You know.
Welcome to the Queen Silvy Show. Tune in at 11, good laugh, good vibe, that's for sure. Get smooth with Tim, get smooth with Tim. They have you rolling like you popped the pill. Once you hear the show, you ain't gonna want it to end. Get creative with the sounds you can make with your mouth. Reaching all over the world, Queen Silvy in the house. Award-winning show, got the #1 spot, look out. It's the Queen Silvy Show. 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 It's the Queen Silvy Show.
Hi, this is Joe Mass. You are listening to the Queen Silvy Show. You are now part of the royalty.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, coming to you live, it's time for the silky smooth sounds of Smooth Tim and Her Majesty herself, Queen Silvy.
Hey, it is Smooth Tim, and thank you for dropping by and spending another terrific Tuesday with us on the multiple award-winning Queen Silvy Show. It is now my pleasure to bring to you the world's sexiest granny, the Queen herself, Queen Silvy.
That's correct. It is me, Queen Silvy. on this terrific Tuesday, the multiple award-winning The Queen Silvy Show. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on where you are in this great world today. How are you, Smooth?
I'm doing terrific on this Tuesday, Queen, and how are you doing?
As always, I'm supercalifragilistic.
Expialidocious, I suppose, is 24/7, 365. Queen Silvy, you are always just simply
Amazing. Yes, double true that.
Yes, you are.
I am amazing. You know, I get with the program. But you are amazing.
That's the program. You can sign up for that later. She'll explain all that later. It's a program you can sign up for.
But
The
nevertheless,
amazing program.
Thank you very much. But you are amazing, Smooth. You are amazing. We have an amazing guest lined up for today, as well as some announcements.
Oh, don't we, though? We have on today, show rather, a hip-hop artist. He is a singer-songwriter. He is the owner, CEO of Players Only Worldwide Record Labels. He is Don Jones.
Hey.
So Don will be on. Audience is getting a little bit excited. Calm down. He'll be here. That's right. Anyhow, and otherwise, hey, all kinds of stuff going on around the world and domestically, internationally. Geez, they're bombing each other here and there and everywhere, and they're shooting at each other here and there and everywhere. So, you know, hey, keep a low profile, people. Just love thy neighbor. It's so much easier. And practicing
Faith over fear. That's right.
Yeah, that's right. I got you there.
I got you
right
back.
with me.
Yeah.
Anyhow, how about some analytics from last week?
Hey.
How about it? How about it? United States, United Kingdom, Canada, Mexico, Germany, Poland, Africa, Ireland, France, and Australia.
Yeah.
Thank you, folks.
Thank you indeed. In fact, if you're watching this live, I want you to know that Smooth and myself, we love and appreciate you. And if you're watching this later on the archive,
Marlo is everlasting.
love is everlasting. We love and appreciate you on this terrific Tuesday, the multiple award-winning The Queen Silvy Show. I'm honored that you are here today. You're in for a treat as always. But you do have time to be kind and spread the word for someone else to come on in and get this super greatness we have in store for you. Before we go any further, though, before we introduce our guest, what I'd like to do at this moment is I'd like to share some motivational words from The Queen Silvy Show to you. Always be the first-rate version of yourself and not the second-rate version of someone else. I mean, forget about being impressive and commit to being real, because when you're real, that's impressive. So when you step into your power and your true, authentic self, baby, listen, you shine. And there's nothing more vital in your life than living an authentically empowered life. So be brave, be bold, be authentic, be you. Yeah. And those are some motivational words from The Queen Silvy Show to you, baby. I mean, not them, but to you. And I'm going to keep it going as I give some shout outs to my deserving good friends, good kings and queens all over the world, like holistic health advocate Marva Riley, Marie McKenzie of the International Sexual Assault Recovery Institute, Carmen Jewel and Massage Therapy by Carmen, Simone Enterprise and Entertainment Company, and the Simone Family Foundation. A Journey Through Healing with Beatrice Crawford Daniels Lee.
Shout out to you.
Kinsley Patino, Queen Jenna, Queen Ashley, Follette Clark, and Connette Rawls.
Shout out to you.
To Helen Mars, Peace Mars, Corey and Casey Patino, and Joan Mercer.
Shout out to you.
To Queen Aaliyah, Asia, Tate, Maya, Camille, and Dejour.
Shout out to you.
To my grandchildren and my great-grandchildren.
Shout out to you.
Yeah. Jonathan Easley, Lee Allen Sr., Wade and Katrina, LP and Cynthia, Melvin and Teresa Kaki, and Mike.
Shout out to you.
To Queen Sonia, Kaki, Shanika, Alana, Brianna, and Precious.
Shout out to you.
To Nancy, Delia, and Chrissy from Fort Worth, Texas.
Shout out to you.
To Kelly and Ryan and the All-American Boys, Matt and Tracy, and the All-American Girls, Lee.
Shout out to you.
I think I need to pause for the call and clear my throat. One moment, please.
Woof, woof, meow. Ready.
It's the ribbit. Don't knock it till you try it. To Pamela Anderson, C. Shorty Franklin, Patricia Wilhelm McGiffin, Renita Easley, Gold Rosa, Donna Ferry, and Pam Bailey.
Shout out to you.
To my good friends in Africa, Amy Kanima, Webster Rito, Hostile Flow, Hero Boy, and Princess Arialua.
Shout out to you.
Sabrina Williams, Pinky Harmon, Sassy Savage, Robin Taylor, and DJ Team Rook, 100.
Shout out to you.
To my good friends in United Kingdom, Beth Lambert, Nicola Jones, Bethany Jones, and Kate Ross.
Shout out to you.
To Lorenzo Gabaniza, Christine Lewis Anderson, James and Audrey, Series Edition, Nana Linda Hartley.
Shout out to you.
To Edith Verhoek, Queen D. Brown, Melody Gore Dobbs, Sandra and Ben Johnson, Brian Pearson, Miguel Montebon, and my good friend, Joe Maz.
Shout out to you.
Yeah. Hey, if you would love to be shouted out, if you have someone you would love for us to represent and shout out, we will hook you up 3 days a week. Every Tuesday with the multiple award-winning The Queen Silvy Show. Every Wednesday with Tim's Tidbits. And every Thursday with the Now You Know Show with Queen Silvy and Smooth Tim. As we bring the best in live entertainment, talents, topics, and resources from around the world just for you. Check out this resource. And when we get back, you know it. The ball is rolling with the super greatness that we have in store for you on The Queen Silvy Show. Hi, I'm Queen Silvy of the multiple award-winning The Queen Silvy Show. You want to expand and get noticed? Then come outside your box and into our world. Internet advertising has a real impact on global awareness and even sales, so let's make an impact together. Offering for a limited time advertising and sponsorship packages that excel your purpose. So contact Queen Silvy or Smooth Tim for the exciting opportunities that awaits. Yeah.
All right.
Hey, we are back on this terrific Tuesday. I hope you're ready for this super greatness that I promise you I always bring for you. In fact, you do have time to be kind and spread the word for someone else to come on in and get this super greatness we have in store for you. One of the best in the music industry, serious about his grind, putting in that time, and as a businessman, making that cheddar, right? Bringing you hits after hits while paving the way for other up-and-coming artists in the game. Live from Houston, Texas, I introduce to you record label owner, CEO, players only worldwide, songwriter, producer, hip-hop artist, the one and only, Don Jones.
Thank you very much. That was a great intro.
Thank you. All true, right? And so much more.
Great.
I only tipped that off just a little bit. There's a lot more from you, but we, Smooth and myself, we're currently in the 419 Toledo, Ohio, which is only a couple hours from where you was born and raised, in the 614, which is Columbus, Ohio. See your necklace representing and things like that.
Oh, yeah.
Wait a minute, making me and Tim feel bad. Tim, what we got to represent Ohio real quick? I don't know.
Representation
I got
already.
some Buckeyes over here.
Wait a minute, we got to represent too. I should have thought about that, but you know, for anybody that's not hip to Columbus, Ohio, or the there we go. We got our Buckeyes.
Okay, real Buckeyes.
We got our Buckeyes. We're going to represent. But now for anybody that's, we silly like that. But listen, for anybody that's not really hip to Columbus, Ohio, or even the Ohio State Buckeyes, give them some cool things or reasons to visit Columbus, Ohio.
Well, I think Columbus is one of the greatest places I've been, even though I've been there. I've traveled a lot of places, but it's not too many places that I've liked as much as Columbus myself. If you ever do visit Columbus, you'll come across great food. You'll have great events constantly every day.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a great place in general.
Hey, that's what's up. I've been there. I know people have family there, so I already know. Just wanted to
And
see
if you're an NFL fan, you already know most of the good NFL players come from Ohio.
Right on. Right on. I'm agreeing with you on that one there. But, you know, in order to further your career and move outside the box, you're now residing in Houston, Texas. How's Houston treating you?
Houston's been great to me so far.
Like that heat?
I'm not liking the heat, though. Yeah, I'm not liking the heat. It's too much.
How you adjusting? We were for 8-9 years in the Dallas Fort Worth area. So listen, I know about that heat too. Coming from Ohio, I never even went outside till it got evening.
That's how I am now. I barely go outside till it's a little darker out.
Yeah. So now you've been in the music game now for how long?
Ooh, that's maybe about 2021.
Okay. Well, you doing a lot of things right now. You coming in headstrong. That's what's
Yeah, I'm
up.
trying. I'm trying to make my stamp in the game.
Well, hey, you doing? I like what you're doing, so keep on doing that there. But
I appreciate it.
what music artist did you admire? Not Smooth. This one, he might make us feel old when he answered, but let's
That
see.
could be.
What music artist did you admire and listen to growing up?
I'm a music head, so I literally listen to everything
Oh,
from
music.
every genre you can think of, every artist you can think of.
Well, who's the current
That's
artist?
a hard one for me.
That's hard. Well, I feel you because
Oh,
we're
did
music
mom?
heads.
Yeah, well, did it influence like mom and dad spinning records because they probably had vinyl? So
No, my grandma had all the vinyl,
Right?
but
She had it going on
my
then.
mom
Whoop
and
whoop.
dad definitely are music heads too.
That's what's up. Music is universal. Music is the best therapy, whether you're writing it, singing it, dancing to it. We're music heads too. I don't know if you can see, we got all kind of music instruments all around us. And, I was brought up with 8 brothers and sisters. So music for me came from playing spoons. Hello, knock it on the wood. But, right now, which there's a lot of up and coming artists out here. Which artist gives you much inspiration currently today that you look up to?
Currently, the most inspiring to me is probably LaRussell. LaRussell seems like he has the game plan for how music is going right now, or at least the hip hop industry.
Oh, is he hip hop? I've never say his name again.
LaRussell.
I've never heard of that. Have you heard of him?
He's more of an
Is he
independent
independent?
artist,
Yeah.
but he's making huge moves that are game changing, honestly. And I think as music takes this shift that it's taking, he'll pretty much be making the new infrastructure for the industry.
That's what's up. Hey, we all can do and learn from each other as long as we keep grinding and soaring up higher. Ain't no backwards. It's just going forward. And if you find somebody that giving you that motivation and inspiration to also get in there, hey, it's room for everybody. You feel me?
Right.
So
There's enough money out here for us all.
right, there is. At least I think so. Can they bring some my way though? Right now they're getting hot. No, just kidding. At what point? Tell me at what point and why did you even start taking music seriously?
Honestly, one day I had already been putting music out, but I wasn't taking it so serious. I was more on the entrepreneur side of things. And then one day I checked my royalties and seen that I had made like a little bit of money on there. I was like, wow, I'm really getting paid for music.
Right.
And before, when I was doing music, that was the whole reason I stopped, because I didn't see a way to get paid. So once I seen that I was already getting paid without me knowing it, that was my cue right there. Like,
That
oh,
was
this
that
is what you need to
motivation
do.
right there. I know that's right. Because it's hard
Yeah,
out here. A lot of people work hard and some don't see nothing. Then some see pennies. But
right.
sometimes I think even when you're just getting pennies, that should be your motivation to just not accept that. Especially when you
Yeah.
have the confidence and know that you have a lot to offer. It makes your grind a little tougher, but the payoff can be just, you know,
If you appreciate what you did to get those pennies, that's
right?
the game changer right
Right?
there.
Right? So indie artists, we all know they're booming everywhere, and some
hmm
are copycatters, some are wannabes. But for somebody that's meeting you, Don Jones, for the first time, describe your overall sound, your style, and the messages that you bring within your music.
I would say my style is more of like boss player. Like if you hear like player music like E40 or Too Short or such, if you just add a little sprinkle, a little bit of boss in there, you got Don Jones.
Oh, I like that little sprinkle of boss in there because there is the only one, right?
There's only one Don Jones.
But I mentioned about copycatters, those that see what you're doing and want to imitate or be just like you. You got the wannabes out there, but you also have the haters out there too. Because you're always going to have, even somebody you're going to have
Oh yeah.
somebody that don't want to see you step up and succeed. So how do you handle or what do you say about criticism or to the haters?
It depends on who's hating sometimes. So like if it's a fan, I just usually ignore it or actually listen to what they say, because usually there's a lot of truth in hate, you know what I mean?
Right.
But if it's somebody in my sport of rap, then I strategize on how I handle that.
So like, you got these jams going on right now. What if you stepped up into a club and, because a lot of up and coming artists do cover songs, do a song that's
Right.
already out there. Well, how do you feel if you walk into a club not knowing, but somebody's up there doing you, rapping your song?
That's a hard one.
Be
I
real,
guess
be
I would.
real, be real.
I guess I would appreciate it, but after the show, I would like to know how did you end up doing this, and where's the money for me?
Right? You be like, where my check?
But yeah, I
That's
probably would pull my phone out, record it, like, oh yeah, he's killing it.
right.
But after the show, I would like to know what's going on.
I know that's right though. I feel you on that. You know, I think I love all haters. I tell them all, just get your ass in line with the rest of them. You feel me?
Haters
Because
are free promo.
right on, and that means
Sometimes
you
I tell them hate harder, like direct your hate to the YouTube
right
comments.
share some shit. Right? I mean, come on, that's what's
Yeah,
up.
sometimes I send them a link, hate over here.
That's what's up. Uh, but you know, being both a businessman and a music artist, what's your main goals as far as music goes?
As far as music goes, my main goal is really to just make it to where my whole family just gets paid off for this for the rest of my life. Like that's already what it is, but bigger amounts, that's what I would like. But as far as a businessman, really the same thing, just a large amount of generational wealth. Like I want my statue in my family's home where they're looking at it like, oh, this is all because of him.
Right?
Yeah, I would like to buy cars for my grandkids that I ain't even met yet or met at all
Wow.
because
I
I'll be
like
gone.
that. I like that. You know, when you went
Yeah,
down
that's
to Houston, did you know someone or did you just make that move to Houston? Why Houston?
Houston for the money. Houston seems like it might be the best place for me to get my first million. And I knew some girls here. That's about it.
Okay. That's what's up. Well, hey, that's all you have to do. Step out on that bus. Yes, Smooth.
No, I had a quick question. Is you said you moved to Houston from Columbus in what 2014? Well, how long was that?
No, I moved to Houston in 2022.
Okay. Now, what was you doing in the music business before you moved to Houston in
Uh,
Columbus area? What
Not much in Columbus. I was just doing smaller performances, collabing with Ohio artists, things like that.
mm-hmm.
Has it
Not
been?
much.
Has it
So,
been?
is that something you did in school? I mean, what sparked your interest in all this, and then you carried it on down to Houston? That's I guess where I'm kind of driving
Well,
at.
I was always obsessed with music. Like as a kid, I just constantly was listening to rap music. I would go to my dad's house and I'm just playing music videos the entire time. It was this obsession from the beginning. Like outside of me being a rapper, I'm a huge fan of rap.
Right. Right. And you know what? Rap, poetry, country music. I don't care. Just like you say, any genre. There's a story. You
Hmm.
know, and within that story, you get the different kind of beats. But it's all good to me. That's why we are definitely music heads. But you know, let's take just a small break and jam to one of your tunes. 15 Scallions is the name. Tell me the inspiration behind the song.
15 Scholars. The inspiration behind that was an old Lil Wayne song from my childhood called Am I Able to Curse on here?
Yes, that's why I said keep it real. What do we look like we kids? Come on.
Okay, okay. Well, it's from an old Lil Wayne song called Alphabet Bitches.
Okay.
And that's basically where I got the inspiration from it because I was kind of surprised nobody had redone it.
Well, hey, you put the mark on it right there. But
Yeah, I
but
put
but
my spin on it.
I have different words, I think, and maybe because maybe I need to listen to it twice because I heard it and I'm like scallions. I replaced scallions with a couple other names, but what does scallion mean to you?
Scallion is just like a girl, like how a thought is. You ever heard of a thought?
And we know what a thought
Yeah, we
is.
know what I thought. Listen, I don't know why you don't think we cool and hip, but yes, we know all that.
I'm just making
But
sure I'm
but it's
a
like a thought.
communicator.
So it's 15 thoughts. Why not just name it 15 thoughts?
You got to put your own seasoning on it, you know? You can
Okay.
recreate something, but you got to do it your way.
And I
Or I
like
don't respect it if you don't.
Yes, I agree. It's a great song. I'm digging it. I don't care if it was
Well, there it
15,
is.
15 onions. It is what it is. But it's 15 scallions. It's from the one and only Don Jones. Check this out.
You mind if I play something for you?
First it was Keisha and Tisha and Brandy. Then they met Mimi on a boat in Miami. Then they met Molly and Annie on Xannies. Here in the bathroom sipping on syrup. Text off for them, told them hurry up. Some act hood and some act suburban. Some smoke woods and some smoke hookah. Shout out to Ari cause she my shooter. Put you in the hearse. If it ain't on me, it's in her purse. Then it was Quayla, I met her at camp. She used to let me use her food stamps. Then it was Robin, she was a nurse. She ain't got no time, she always at work. Then it was was Mimi from the first verse. She's an actress, I let her rehearse. Then it was Cindy, she work at Converse. She wanna smoke weed and go to concerts. Free Chuck Taylor, she'll reimburse. She like to ride it, but only in reverse. Then it was Nicole, man, she was a booster. She used to steal shit before we went to Roosters. Then it was Chelsea, she was wealthy. When I was down bad, she would help me. Then it was Tasha, singing the opera. Got a baby dad who think he a boxer. Then it was TT, that's Mimi little sister. But she got married and I really miss her. It's a cold game.
I think I know a couple of them girls. I know some of these girls in my neck of the woods, but it is what it is. But that's pretty cool. I like how you flow them names and flow. Do you know all those people?
Most of them, yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, some of them was for rhyme's sake, but most of them, yeah, true story.
That's what's up. So, like, how many albums, CDs, EPDs, how much of what you got available out there?
I believe I have 8 albums available
Oh,
at the moment. I think I really only know that I have 123 songs out from
wow.
the royalty statement, but I think it's about 8 albums.
Is 15 Scallions on one of the albums?
Yes.
Which
It's
album?
on Hollywood Casino, I believe.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there was Hollywood Casino in the back there.
Yep.
Representing Columbus.
Right.
Yep, on the west side of Columbus.
So that behind you with my car, picture of my vehicle, is that your latest album, CD?
Yes, that's my latest album.
Tell me about it.
At least it's true. It's basically a good testament to my brand. It's really what we stand for. Everything that I say, I try to make it as true as possible. And I think that's my biggest difference as a rapper or as an artist out here is I might not be the most skilled. I might not be whatever you're looking for, but what I can promise you is sincerity every time. I can promise you my genuineness.
That's what's up. Hey, and no one can ask for anything more than that and your own authenticity. And you got to accept me for me, so it is what it is. But how do
It
you
is
go?
what it is.
Right. How do you typically go about, what's your process that works for you when it comes to songwriting? How do you go about doing that?
My songwriting is very simple. I literally come in here, turn on the beat, and I kind of just write it right there, like as I
So the
go.
beat come first.
Yes, the beat comes first. I gotta feel something. But
Okay.
yeah, I don't write at all. It's just I punch in and it's over.
So you don't be like at a club or at a store and you be like, hold up, wait a minute. Got
Nah, I
that
used
part
to do
down.
that when I first started rapping,
Yeah.
but I haven't written anything since I first started rapping.
Okay.
See some hoochie or some Karen acting a fool and write about
Be
him.
like, you know what? I got something here. But do you write for others also?
I do, but when I write for others, I still don't write.
What
So
do you
like I write a lot of for R&B singers or sometimes a rapper, but mostly R&B singers.
like a ghostwriter or just
Or like a ghostwriter.
yeah, that's what's up. So
Yeah, so even those are the same thing. I go in there with the beat. I might even talk to the artist and ask them like how are they feeling, what's going on in their life, depending on, what's going on. Or I ask them what do they want the song to be about. And it's a lot of ways with ghostwriting. Because there's even times where I have them write down like 10 things that they just feel randomly. And I'll just put that in there.
that's right. There's many ways to make that cheddar. I'm gonna just keep it real.
Yeah.
So tell me about how Players Only Worldwide came about and what's the mission for it.
Well, Players Only Worldwide came about because the type of person I am, if I do something, I kind of want to be the boss of it, not the worker. And if you even think of what a rapper's goal in a sense is, most of the time they're rapping to get signed. And I just kind of started off with, I'm gonna just sign myself, I'm gonna sign other artists, and we're just gonna make it work. So I basically just sign as many artists as I can from around the world, try to bring us all together as a collective and see if we can make our dreams come true.
That's what's up. How many artists do you currently have under your label?
Currently, maybe 7 or 8.
That's what's up.
It might be less currently, but
That's
throughout
like
the years, we've had a lot of artists. Some people fulfill their contracts, and some people, when it's an independent thing, some people just burn out and go
right.
their own ways.
So what criteria do you use when you're selecting artists for your label?
Well, basically, check out the artists, see if their vibes match our vibes. So location plays a factor. If they want to sign to us in the first place plays a factor. It's a lot of factors into it. But most importantly, the music has to be good. The business has to be at least going in the right direction.
And they have to have the right attitude, be forefront. It's a lot of things that you have to be careful with when you are signing someone to your label or collaborating, on a
Right.
track with somebody. That's just a chance. Yes, skill. Yes.
Oh, I was going to ask if did you ask him how far his production actually went, as far as recording, and even if I wanted to add some videos and getting it out there on various platforms. And do you do that? Is that part of your team that you guys put out there?
Oh
And
yeah, we run ads. We do everything. We'll help with getting beats if we can't make the beats yourself. We do a lot. I'll help you basically find out how to record if you can't get access to a recording studio. We help with management, publicists, everything.
Right. That smooth hit it on the nail too, because that's what I was going to ask you. As the CEO of Players Only Worldwide, and you have these up and coming artists under your wing, and they have their vision and dream. You have your vision and dream
Right.
with them under your. What do you do to help these artists reach their full potential?
Well, most of the time, my manager, he's the vice president of operations at Players Only Worldwide. He's usually the one helping them out most of the time. We'll just usually have meetings or conversations about what can be done, where it should go, things like that. But for the most part, I'm just really an artist on my own label.
Okay. Well, hey, you got it going on independently. A lot of people, back in the day, I'll just say when your grandmother, she had albums. So I'll go back that far. Back in the day, it was all about being signed to a record label. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
And the record label did everything.
all the promotion,
They
right?
might have took off
They were
most of
taking
your
you on-
money, but
yeah,
they did.
They were taking you on tour. They made sure you had food. They made sure you had a place to stay. Yeah, they might be taking it out of your payola, but
But now it's about independence.
that's what I wondered. Yeah, how far do your services extend?
Well, it kind of just depends on how far the artist is going at that time. So, like, let's say an artist wanted us to pay for a video or a tour or something like that. It would have to make sense first before we do that. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
So we can get you a cheaper shot video, but if you want like a big budget video, it would have to make sense for
Well,
that
you got to
record
be
for us
worth
to
that
do
as
that.
well. I mean, you can't just come in like I just started rapping and you see this big picture and want to go right there. You have to build yourself up and get to that point. I mean, money is money, but money ain't free. It ain't cheap. It
Right.
ain't hard to come with everything. It's a dollar here or there and somewhere. So,
It's a lot of artists who think that too. They'll sign to us and they'll think that we're about to like, shoot a huge $5,000 video
Right.
for them.
right,
And it's like, we're not going to do that unless
Right.
the record is moving like that.
right,
It's all about the investment.
right,
You got to keep it
Exactly.
realistic. Yeah, you're a business.
right. That's
You
right.
you are a business.
That's what I try to
and-
tell them. I'm a
Yeah,
business
I'm not.
and it's
Yeah,
gotta
I'm
make
not going to
sense.
invest in a failing stock. If I
Right.
see potential and I say, hey, if I put 1,000, 5G into Queen onto this video because I can see the potential that I can double, triple my money. Well, hell yeah.
But something that I find is it's just the way it is these days, and I agree and then I disagree in a sort of way, and that's how a lot of businesses, companies put a whole bunch of emphasis on numbers. Well, how many numbers you got? Well, how many numbers you got? And then they want to judge you just based on that when you can be so phenomenal than their own ass. And
Well,
and
there's good songs and there's good performing songs.
right.
So I might personally love the record, but if the people aren't reacting to it, business wise, there's not much we can do about that except make another record or try to push the record more.
Right. Well, a lot of people out here, want to be their own independents, and that's fine. But when you decide to do that, remember that you're everything. You're the promoter, you're the scheduler, you're the travel, you're the booker, you're the everything.
I got a real quick question. And we just got, you kind of touched base with it, with the access of everything today. How do you guarantee, me as a client, you're going to monetize off of some of this? Well, I know Joe can go over here to YouTube and get my stuff for free, or he can go over here to one of the other sites and download for free. How am I going to monetize off of this? Is that
Well,
what
over
do
here
you,
we
do you
try to
teach
make
them how to
sure.
do this? That's what I'm kind of asking too.
Well, I teach them, but they don't really have to do business to make money with us, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Like for example, with our artists on our label, we have a label YouTube, and once it's monetized, everybody gets a cut of the check every month. The same with our merch, and the same with all label profit, basically. So you don't really have to be business minded. You really just got to do the promotion of yourself
Right.
and the merch and the
Right.
YouTube.
Well, some people, just like when you're like gonna put on a show for a certain artist. Now we went through this down in Texas, because we used to promote and do a lot of shows too. When you come aboard, you're coming aboard as a team. You feel me?
Mhm.
And some come aboard and think that you're gonna just do everything, and they don't have to promote that they have a show here, or let their people or their fans know that I'm gonna be here performing. They just put it all and think it's all on you to do, and that's what some artists need to learn how
Hands
to
on
do.
Don Jones to do everything.
Yeah,
Well, it
he's
ain't
gonna.
all on Don Jones
I
to
mean,
do it all.
he can promote, but they can too. You feel me? And
Yeah, honestly, it turns me off when the artist isn't working
right,
just as hard as me.
right. That's what I mean. You'll know when someone is really serious about themselves in the game. They done got
Hmm.
slapped around a couple of times, but they still pushing it because they got something. Then you have those ones that's just in the game that want to ride that name, want to ride your label, want to be like, yeah, I was a part of Players Only worldwide, and think
Hmm.
that's you know what I'm saying. So that's just the trick in the game to know. And you come across me like you got your head on very very strong, and hats off to you for just coming outside the box, because sometimes that's what a person have to do. You can be born and raised here, but you might have to come outside that box to get yourself known and to do whatever it is your goal is to do. Because hey, we sold our house and we bought an RV and we traveled doing comedy and radio till we went in Texas and ended up in Texas and made our mark in Texas. Done. Now we're back up here making a mark. Then we're gonna go somewhere else. But sometimes that's what works.
Yeah, that's a beautiful way to do it too. I actually admire that.
Yeah, well, you know what? Admire this too, because when we got tired of the RV, we paid it forward and gave it to a married couple that both worked. They weren't homeless. I mean, they were homeless living in their car, but both working. We gave them free the RV. We did
That's
it. It
amazing.
did our job.
Wait, and paid a month's rent at the
And
place
paid a
for
month's
him.
rent. Yep. Blessings come in many ways. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's beautiful.
And that's what we do. But what you're doing is beautiful too, because you have a headstrong head. You're business minded. Plus, if some artists come under your wing, ain't doing it, you doing it for yourself too. What?
Yeah.
And that's what's up. But do you accept demos for any potential artist? Like somebody can send you some, say, "Hey man, check this out and see if you want this," or what?
You can't send it to me, but you can send it to my manager, Lurk Carter, and he'll play it. And what he likes, he'll send to me, and we'll figure it out from there.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I like it. He said he send it to my manager, my crew,
Send it
my
to Mike.
team. That's right.
Send it to Mike. Mike will
Yeah, I
check it
listened to
out.
so many demos. It got to a point where I was like, "Dang, I should be getting paid to listen to this."
Right.
Start getting ears. My ears are sore and stuff.
Oh yeah, I just show you. There's a lot of people out in the game with a lot to say. A lot of stories to tell and stuff. But some have it, and some just still need to keep working on it. And you know what I'm saying? But it's a good. Well, I mean, it is true, but nevertheless, it's good therapy. It's good self therapy to write, to express, to get it off your chest, whether you went in a recording studio or not. That's how.
I think that's the amazing thing about the truth sometimes too, is like we can look at it sonically as a bad song, but if it's true and it's genuine, it
Right.
might not actually be a bad song.
Right.
Somebody might feel that.
Right. That I feel the exact same
And
way.
you also never know that it might not be something that inspires people right now that Don put out, but 5 years down the line, another rapper could pick up that song. I like the lyrics, I like the beat, and all of a sudden it's a freaking hit.
Yeah, somebody could sample it 20 years from now. Yeah.
Right. Well, most of the times, artists, they struggle for years to get their music off the ground. I mean, it not only affects the grind, it affects your wallet, it affects the mind. You feel me? You have to have that right mindset to handle the disappointments and the frustrations and the closed doors. But, with all that's going on, with all that's not going on in the world and in the music industry, Don, how do you mentally deal with the ups and downs, the realities of life and business?
I meditate, I record, I talk. Like I have a lot of business meetings, And side note, not to go off the subject, but I just want to say this. I do think every rapper or artist should have a therapist because
right?
it does become a lot.
Or a mentor, someone to help keep them, stable.
Right.
Yeah.
Especially when you're a bigger artist, like when you're with a huge label, they should actually give you a therapist because you could be losing your mind.
Right, or spending things unnecessarily, and then you need to also learn some financial things too, because sometimes people waste money where invest that.
Well, there's a lot of stress in succeeding, and there's a lot of stress in not succeeding.
Right.
And I think a part of that's what you're alluding to is I need to get inside your head. And just because, your music isn't really taking off at this moment, I see potential in you, Don, rather. I see that you know how to put music together. I see as a lyricist that you're doing well. It just may not be your moment. And
I appreciate that, but I'm not saying you're wrong or anything, but I think it's all perspective, And I talk about this a lot with
But I'm not talking about you at this moment. I'm talking about you as a coach to your people. I'm sorry.
Even then, I'm saying in general too.
Okay.
I'm
I was
saying
gonna say, Don,
so like a lot of times as artists, we can feel like we're not there yet or we're not making it. You'll look at how many streams you have and be like, oh, it's only 7,000 people. But if you look at the perspective of it, 7,000 people is a lot of people. If you put that in a room, that's a lot of people.
Right.
So when people say, you might not have made it yet or not blown up yet, it's kind of a perspective. That artist might have already blown up in their head.
Right.
Like there's an artist I used to listen to, Dom Kennedy. He used to say he only wanted $1,500 off of rap per month. So if you got 7,000 streams or whatever you might be doing to monetize that, he may be making that $1,500 a month.
Right.
He might consider
he's
himself
happy.
successful already.
Right. I agree with that. It totally do.
I guess it is perspective. You're right.
Yeah, some artists feel like they haven't made it and they're driving themselves crazy. And then some artists are looking at it from the right perspective and going, 10,000 streams is a lot of streams.
Right.
That's a lot of people who listened.
Well, it is what it is, and that there is the truth there about the perspective on how you look at things and do things. It really does matter, and I see that even in stand-up comedy because I traveled doing that for a while. Some of those artists, feel so like a failure, especially if somebody heckle you. And that breaks your confidence. And now you're going over there just at the bar drinking. Then when you get on stage, you're not giving your fullness because you're not even in the right mindset. You're clouded, and then they'll repetitiously do that. And where are you going?
I look at that like a confidence thing. Like it's
Right.
almost a choice to how you look at yourself. You could
Absolutely.
choose to look at yourself in a negative way, or you could choose to look at yourself in a positive way.
That's right.
You could be like, oh, I'm ugly, or oh, I look great.
That's right. And nothing no one can say that'll break that. You feel me?
If it's real confidence, they won't break it.
That's right. And that's what some artists, even when they come under, like if I had my own record label and they came under my wing, I don't want to say there's classes or lessons, but there's things that they need to be taught in the maturity of the music industry, in order to achieve, in order to handle the haters. And I say that for the women. Women go through it as well. It's not a hating thing. It's not discriminating. Women go through that. Men go through that no matter what. You can be an actress, comedian, whatever you're going to face and come up with times where your confidence better be up to par.
Yeah.
On the real. But you keep soaring. I mean, I don't know how many videos. I ought to rap one of your songs right now. You think I don't know none, but I've been just like jamming all weekend. and every time you post something, I'm like, jam it again. And I don't know if you heard or not, but I am a championship seat dancer. So every time I hear the beats, the beats was having.
I love the seat dancers.
You can't help but rock the butt when you hear the beat. That's all I'm gonna say. I ain't one of them girls that get out on the floor and dance. No, I just sit down and just pop it.
Well, I appreciate you playing it all music. I appreciate you noticing what I've been doing.
We love it. You keep soaring. And authentically achieving, because you know what? A lot of people don't even know what that word means. And keeping it real, we at the Queen Silvy Show, we see you.
I
On the
appreciate
real.
that.
And you're so more than welcome to come back on the show. Pop anything, talk about anything. Once you're on the show, you're fam, whether you like it or not.
I would love to come back anytime.
Whether you like it or not. But you tell me, out of all that you've been doing, out of all that you do, What do you find most rewarding about all you do?
Basically what you just said. When I get that feedback and somebody tells me that they really enjoy what I do, or they've been watching, or it inspires them, I love that. I do it all for that.
That's what's
That's
up,
worth way more than the money to me.
right? Right? But you know when
Yeah,
it's
that
all
lets me that makes me feel good that the art is appreciated.
right. I feel you. Well, we do. We actually appreciate you digging you. I'm wishing you continued success. I know that you got your headset, your mindset on, and that is so very important to take you anywhere in life is the right mindset. You know what I mean? If I see you out walking in the streets talking to yourself, I know that you throwing a rap down. You coming up with something that's different than
I'm
someone
coming up with
else.
$1 million plan.
Right? That's what I'm talking. But you know, when it's all said and done, what do you want your musical legacy to be? I know that you said, have cars for your grandkids that's not here and all. Anytime that you on the World Wide Web, you are leaving that legacy. They can always go back and check out my daddy, check out when that time comes. You feel me?
My grandpa.
Right? Paw, what however it be, but what do you want the legacy to be?
Motown. It would be nice to have an era where it's all players only worldwide, where we just took over the whole era. If we can come out of this being a major label, that would be beautiful.
Right? That's what's up. So what's next for you? What's next for Don Jones?
Right now, I don't even know how to answer that because what's next is too far for me. I'll be so focused on right now. But right now, I'm just trying to get out all the content that I can, trying to engage with these fans, trying to make more fans, trying to do what I can to get bigger and better.
That's what's up. We'll keep doing that.
I got a real quick question. You was talking about players only worldwide label, right?
Yeah.
Do you think you ever have considerations? Well, I'd like to move my operations beyond just Houston. I want to go into Dallas. I want to go into
like a headquarters.
I want to go into Houston and have some of my agents or partners working over there and building up this particular entity, players only worldwide.
I like that name.
I appreciate that. Well, no pun intended. I would like to go worldwide with it. I would rather have an office in the Philippines or Japan.
But any short-term plans like Dallas, Austin?
Oh yeah, I would love to have an office in Austin.
Right, music is
Austin would be.
Austin.
It's actually on my strategy map.
Okay, yeah.
Have you been to Austin yet?
No, I haven't. I plan on performing in Austin real soon.
Just so people know, the live music capital of the world.
You're gonna love it.
Austin, Texas.
You're gonna love it. I'm telling you.
I can't wait.
You're gonna love it. But
listen, hopefully, I'll be at South by Southwest this year.
Oh, that's what's up.
I'm hoping for it.
Let me know. Keep me posted on that, cause see now that I would love to share. We're still Texans, although I'm up here where we were from, but nevertheless, yeah, that's what's up.
Texans
How
never
long were
quit.
y'all in Texas again?
That's the one.
What's that?
How long were y'all in Texas again?
About 9 years.
10 years, 10 years,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Oh yeah, they would call y'all Texans for sure.
Man, we was in Arlington.
Yep.
Okay.
I loved it. Like I said, but the heat, but that's okay. I traveled with a fan. I stay in air conditioner, and I didn't come out in that stuff. Good. No, I tan easy, so.
That is hot. Yeah, 110, 115 is just crazy.
No, but it is what it is. But before we go out, we're gonna go out with another song that you have, great, entitled "Somebody's Dead." But tell me about your clothing line. Do you still have the clothing line?
Of course, yeah. We still sell merch right now.
Tell me about that and how someone can go check it out and purchase it.
Which clothing line are you talking about? Are you talking
If
about
you
the one
got
I
more
started
than
when I
one,
was
give it to
18?
me.
What'd you say?
If you have more than one, give it to me.
Well, I had a clothing line when I was 18. We no longer sell that, but we still sell Players Only Worldwide merch, like the merch for our record label.
Okay. So they go online to playersonlyworldwide.com.
Yes, ma'am.
And get yourself connected and hooked up.
Is that where you do anything like info at players or to contact you, or just go to the website?
You should go to the website. The contact should be at the bottom. There's a email for the merchandise, or if you want to just go to me on Instagram, the Don Jones, at the Don Jones. Pretty much on every platform is at the Don Jones.
Is that how you can be followed on social media?
Yeah, at the Don Jones, THEE, Don Jones, like Ohio State.
Okay. He said like Ohio State.
The Ohio State.
Are you a Ohio State fan, or now you one of them? What's the Houston Oilers? Who? No, that's professional.
Oh, no, I'm definitely an Ohio State fan.
Yeah, got to be a buck nut.
I tell you what, though, Ohio State have a nice stadium, but man, Texas even their high schools stadiums. Have you seen how big they are? I mean, Massa put money in they sports down there.
Yes.
They do
Yeah, the
not.
schools are huge here. The stadiums
Yeah.
they look like NFL stadiums.
Don't
Right?
say that was retarded when we
Yeah.
first seen it. I was
I was
like,
like, wow.
damn, and that's a high school.
Yeah, that's how I was looking. I done seen huge middle schools out here, everything.
Well, they ain't yet done seeing things when it's huge because Don Jones is making a step
About to make his
up in
mark.
that bitch. But hey,
Great
tell me
segue.
the story behind the song "Somebody's Dead."
Well, I got the beat. I heard the beat. It reminded me of like a old Kanye or old Heatmakers beat, which is like from my era. I was around 14, 15 around that time. So I loved it instantly. I was a huge Cameron fan. Cameron had a lot of beats like that. So as soon as I heard it, I knew I wanted to use it. I got to the studio, instantly just recorded it. Took maybe 3-4 minutes tops. It was like,
Boom.
it was pretty much easy. Yeah, it
You know,
was
when you
great.
love what you're doing, anyways, you know, it just comes naturally and just flows.
I think
the
that's
way it
why
do.
it's a great song, is you can almost feel that it was like a moment.
That's what's up. Hey, it's a great song. All of your music is great. Like I said, you're more than welcome to come back. In fact, I want you to come back and let's do some more things here on the Queen Silvy Show. It was an honor to have you on the show. Before we get into the song, is there anything that you want to add or say that perhaps I didn't ask you?
Absolutely, I appreciate you guys so much, and of course, I would love to come back anytime.
Absolutely.
We didn't really miss anything. Only thing I can add is anybody who's out there listening, come connect with me. I would love to talk to you. I would love for you to listen to my music, wear any merch. Let's stay connected.
Absolutely, absolutely. We're gonna try and see what we can do to make that thing happen because when you got it going on, you can only promote and put it out there for everybody. Somebody needs to hear something. You
Yeah,
know
I
what I'm
like to be
saying?
one-on-one with my fans.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Hey, thanks so much for being on the show. Somebody's Dead by the one
Thank
and
you so
only
much.
Don Jones right here on the Queen Silvy Show. You're welcome.
First thing in the morning, them niggas gone, nigga. Know this life ain't right, this shit is wrong, nigga. Who said life is short, this shit is long, nigga. I heard they want the smoke, well, I'm the wrong nigga. I burn your mama crib down just to find you. I spray your ass with mace just to blind you. I'm really bout that shit, must I remind you? I had them hoes message you just to line you. Shot in the head trying to get some head and now we dead. He shoulda let me be a player and count my bread. It's always some nigga hating on the sideline. Probably cause I'm well connected just like the Wi-Fi. The shit is unbelievable, they think my pimpin' sci-fi. Lame nigga call me P, I hit him with the side eye. Nigga try to ride me, the nigga must be high. Nigga try to ride me, then somebody gon' be. I had that pistol on me 10th grade math class. My teachers know what it is, bitch I better pass. I should get the Tesla, I smoke a lot of gas. Way before COVID I had a lot of masks. You walking with your headphones, now your shit gone. You way out your zone, don't try to get gone. Pistol to your dome like it is a house phone. Give it up or somebody gon' be.
Yes, somebody's dead. Yeah. That's by the one and only Don Jones. Go to all your social media music platforms and get yourself connected. Go and get yourself some great merchandise as well. Players Only Worldwide.com is where you need to go and get connected for all of your music, your merchandise. Oh, he's doing it big, blowing up. And in fact, any music artists out there that maybe want to submit their music, go there and get connected because his team will hook you up and or give you the resources and guide you.
Yeah,
in the
Houston's
right way.
a big area, so you could use a little help navigating that place.
Right. So hey, it is what it is. I thank you so much, Don Jones, for coming here on the Queen Silvy Show and honoring us. Indeed, it was a pleasure meeting you, and I look forward to so much more from you. On this Red Fact Tuesday, the multiple award-winning The Queen Silvy Show. You know the Queen has been fasting, and she only had a cup of tea. And guess what? It's time to have a plate of food. That's right. And that's what it's going to be about. But I do need to remind you that tomorrow's Wednesday. That's Tim's Tidbits bringing you some of the best. And I mean, I am looking forward to the cartoons and the animations and the jokes and the politicalness and the realness, the asshole of the week, the what the fuck. It's filled with so much, you better tell somebody. And join us for that. Do you anything you want to say?
Nope.
It's in the evening.
Tune in tomorrow at 7 o'clock.
6 p.m. Central Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Times. Check your time zones, but join us for that. And then come on back on Thursday for the Now You Know Show with Queen Silvy and Smooth Tim, bringing you inspirational, encouraging, motivating.
A potpourri of entertainment, my queen.
That's a potpourri of entertainment coming from the heart, just from you, from some great people all over the United States. It's going to be impactful. We also end the show with a special music video showcase, so stick around for that as well. And that is in the evenings, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And again, do check your time zones, but join us for all of this as we aim to bring the best in live entertainment, talents, topics, and resources from around the world just for you. Yeah, baby. Smooth, tell everyone how we can be followed, and maybe perhaps someone would love to come aboard the platform or be a guest on the show.
You can simply follow us by looking at the top of the screen and seeing at www.thequeensilvershow.com. You can go to our website, go to the contact tab, scroll on down and drop us some information. And or you could go to our YouTube site if you'd like to see all of the videos of all the shows that the aforementioned that the Queen just said. That would be also The Queen Silvy Show in YouTube. While you're there, we would appreciate it. Would you subscribe? You get all kinds of content there. You could spend days and days and days and days there. We've got so much stuff up on YouTube. We ought to own YouTube. Put some stock in YouTube.
Hey, something, right?
I'm thinking. Otherwise, yeah, let me think here. That's just about it, Queen. Tune into the next couple of nights, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, right?
I knew you was going to do that.
I always get them mixed up.
I know,
when I'm moving
6
back
p.m.
and forth.
Central Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
I said it right, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
I didn't
6
say you said
p.m.
it wrong.
Central. About Mountain Time.
What about it?
How about it?
How about it?
How about it?
Again, do check your time zones.
Yeah.
That's why I said.
Just watch it when you're checking it. Don't.
Hey, nevertheless, with that said, go out and make the most of your day, your evening.
That's crazy.
Please be kind, love one another. If you don't have anything nice to say, just shut on up and go on your own way. But can we all get along?
Start with the man in the mirror.
Hey, and with that said,
till next week, same Queen time, same Queen station. We shall holla, folks. Bye.
Join me every Tuesday for fun and games and play for cash. That's right. Sylvia Mid, the fun word guessing game is back and you can come aboard and play. It's simple. Just email us your name and contact information and you are in there, baby. Yeah.